Third Space was developed for the purpose of creating a place of community and connection for people. We really saw through our experiences, and when I say we, there was a group of about 4 or 5 of us who gathered about 3 years ago and thought about what it would be like for people who aren't connected to any type of place or organization, specifically in the business community, to have a place like that, where they could go and they could have a very low kind of entry point, very easy, obstacle-free, reduce the stigma associated with even getting help, and create a safe place for conversations. And so we created this cafe as kind of that point where people could come and they could just hang out. And we decided to do it with a little caveat though. We said, let's make it not for profit, so that people realize that we don't want to take advantage of them, we actually want to come alongside them. So that every dollar that the cafe makes through the purchase of coffee or food will go into kind of our bigger cause, which is our foundation. Our foundation helps people in whatever stage of life they're in to get that next step. So it's through professional development. So it's career choices, or with their business, helping their business function better, and strengths-based training of just kind of what makes you feel strong in a day and those type of things. So we have people that walk alongside individuals in that phase, or some it's life guidance. They've had perhaps a relationship that's fractured, or maybe it was something when they were younger that didn't work out and they just need to talk to somebody. And so we have counselors and therapists here that can help people with that. And the third is we talk about the soul too, as well as just people when they have bigger questions in life. Perhaps they have somebody they've lost who's close to them, or maybe they are facing a crisis, and so they start asking kind of those bigger questions. And we wanted to help people mind, body, soul in all 3 of these areas and go, hey, there's no preconceived ideas you have to have. There's no kind of agenda. It's just, hey, let's just be that safe place for people.
Third Space asked us to create a needs assessment survey for them. The purpose of the survey was to sort of give them an idea of what holistic health needs are most important to members of the Landmark community, as well as anyone else who accesses their services. Through analysis of survey responses, our partnership aims to identify health gaps and guide future program development.
Hi, how are you?
Good, yourself?
Good. We're a group of third-year nursing students from UBCO, and we've been working in collaboration with Third Space to create a needs assessment survey to kind of see.
Through analysis of survey responses, our partnership aims to identify health gaps and guide future program development.
During this project, I've learned an additional role of the nurse. I've learned how important it is to make valuable connections with community leaders such as Third Space to be able to provide optimal care for the community and for patients. And I will take the skills I've learned during this process to be able to advocate for patients and families in my future nursing career.
What I learned through this project was really recognizing that everybody has their own unique things that they can bring to the table, and everyone has their own strengths that they can put into the project, which really makes it fall together really beautifully in the end. And another thing that was really emphasized through this was the big importance that it has when you have really strong community leaders that have a strong passion and a vision and that drive to really implement the project that you're working on, because us as nursing students and nurses, we can come into a community and have an idea, but if you don't have those leaders that are behind the project, then the project won't be sustainable. And it's really that idea that is specific to the community that's really going to make it work and come together. And then lastly, I am just really grateful to have this experience and to work with all these amazing people and to learn how to collaborate with different professionals and people at UBC and the amazing people at Third Space. So I'm just really grateful to have this experience and to be a part of this big project.
When I think about my individual learning, I think that what stands out most to me is that we're stronger as a team than an individual. I may be great at some things, but if I do a project solely on my own, it may be one-dimensional. Whereas if I work as a group and involve community partners such as Third Space and peers, then we can develop something that's multidimensional and more powerful and impacting. And I think this is important for our nursing practice because we always work indirectly in teams. And if we can remember that and not get lost in our individual duties, then ultimately we'll benefit our patients and our own well-being.
For me, this project just really solidified the importance of human connection. My favorite part of nursing are those really intimate moments where you get to know the person that you're looking after. I think we just live in such a fast-paced and busy world, and it's really easy to forget to stop and take a moment to get to know the person sitting next to you. And Third Space is just such a great organization that promotes connection, from the slogans on their walls to the people who work there to just what they're about. And it was really cool to be able to partner with them, and making a survey was new for all of us. Like, we had never done that before, and that was really cool, and getting to make a relationship with a community partner was really cool as well. But I think just like bringing it back to nursing, just reminding us that human connection is such an integral part of nursing, that was my favorite part.